Okay, there we are. Good evening and welcome to Amherst counterclockwise loop number 6. Frigid edition. Kind of dark. Thought I'd do it before it got too late. I have to walk a little fast because it's cold out. There's nothing to see but a dark field. There's snow, but the camera is not seeing it. It only seems to pick up the road. Now it's a race down to the PSB. The trick is, as soon as either hand starts freezing, they'll switch. This time you can see a little bit of the snow off to our left. There's a flashy light, which is your first checkpoint. As soon as you can see it, you're part of the way down the hill. Railing to keep us from falling in, whatever that is. It's so cold, I have to switch every 30 seconds or something, which will make this a little longer than necessary. There's our flashy light. Pardon the bouncing I'm having to, people don't have shock absorbers. That must be for a crosswalk. There we're coming up on a double flashy light. It must be for the school zone, UMass, of course. Or no, for the crosswalk. The real fun part will begin in a little bit when we start descending. And it looks like I have to cross the street. Or do I need to? No, I don't think so. It might be easier to stay on this side. It might be safer, even with the berm. Hi. Well, I guess while I'm crossing, I think I'll have to cross down here instead. Be careful for the ice. Now the real fun part will be I think the sidewalk just ends up there. And you have to cross here at the bus stop. I think that's Cashin Hall, if I recall correctly. The 33 does not serve this. This is solely by the 34 and 35. PVTA 33 does not stop here. Only the 34 and 35 do. And I'm glad I'm going counterclockwise instead, because you have, once the hill's behind me, it'll be a lot easier. A little. Here's what the ambient sound looks like. Ambient sound. This is Northwest Residential. That tall building is the GRC, which means we're partway done. At least there's no ice tonight. Anywhere you see one of these ramps, you can cross the street. They're not lined up. That's more of Northwest, or Northeast, I meant. They have an extra sidewalk down there we can't get to, and that would help. That would actually make the walk a little longer. Nice net out. One of those two lower buildings is the health center. I'm not sure which, or it may be further north or south. I meant. North residential area. Oh, I was wrong. It's north, not northeast. That's how they get into. That's how they get into north if they drive. Thankfully, there's a sidewalk next to it. This may not take the full 15 minutes. Now that we're down off the slope, I can walk a little faster. It's not so bad filming on a dark, cold night. That's the Tottenham Gym right there. That's a Morrow Hall. Now we're down off the hill. Now, as the bus would have to take the long way around the rotary, since we drive on the right, you just can't cut across to the left. I have to follow it as if I were a bus. Well, one of these, this one's Morrow Hall. I don't know what these two are. But once you find these 4 buildings, you're nearly done. This one closest to North Pleasant is Morrow Hall. Out. A little colder now. Before I turn it North Pleasant to Sunderland and South Deerfield, that's Governor's Drive. That's North Pleasant to go through UMass, and we just came off of Eastman Lane. Just had to refuse a phone call. Oh, ow. Oh. Wow. Across the street, Rotary Edition. Nothing's there. Let's go. That's too far away to worry about. Ow. Hi. Nothing on this, on the, oh, yeah, this is Governor's Drive, I was right. We will go down there later. Wow. Here's the GRC, Graduate Research Center. But then the bus stop is a little further along. Oh, we've gone over, because if it were during the day, I'd probably already be done. City Enterprise is building that, or whatever's behind that fence. Some noises, I thought that was done. That's an access road for when they need to drive stuff into the PSB. I'm glad I got this one out. This is a fire exit from the building. Or from the physical sciences building. That's one way you can go in. And I may need that. Six will continue. We just came from that way on North Pleasant Street, and part 7 will continue that way.